Hello guys. Alright, as you guys know, GTrend can make you some constant profits when using the automated system. But here, I'm sure you guys didn't know, here's a couple of ways. I'll make it simple and quick how you can make some more profits and how a couple of settings can make a lot of difference. Now this is using the stop loss, so it is risky in terms of you're accepting the fact that we could take a loss. So this is for those of you that trade and want to use the stop loss. This is with GTrend automated one-click trading strategies with stop loss. So the stop loss strategies. Now let's go ahead and get started. Now let's go ahead and analyze this pair right here. Now this pair, the when using the custom bullets for GTrend. Now right now on this one we had set all of them for 1440, so this way we are using plain candle. And I went and this one was with the trend take profit off. When you have it turned off, what it does, it will hyper scalp the uptrend. Now this is how I had it, and with the trend take profit off, when you turn it on, what it'll do, it'll buy one time at the bottom and it will sell right when it gets the signal. So very likely the signal happened right here. Now currently, as I mentioned, we're using the trend take profit, the 1440. All of them, all 6 of them, we're using the daily time frame. Now this gave us a 10% scalp in a total of about 6 days, and well, plus the dump and this dump. Now it was really with GTrend one-click automated automation strategies. You just add the strategy right here, and it will plug in the default values for that strategy on that time frame, and then you can just adjust your whatever you want to adjust from it. So you want to adjust the trading limit or anything like that. Now this in 6 days it gave us a nice 10%. Thing is, the market is dumping, so this is where the stop loss strategy comes in if you want to use it. So I'll explain how you can use this, the GTrend one-time rider and the stop loss. Now personally guys, here's why I mentioned how one setting can make a lot of difference. This entire pump, I allocated to this pair $10,000 maximum. So the most it would fill down, it would be $10,000. If it was as it was dropping down, it will fill up that much. Now, real quick, remember you can set the spread with this one. I had it for 1%. Now, here's the thing. If I would have used the one-time rider and the stop loss, all you would need to do is turn both of them on. And I could have turned them on right here or anywhere in here. And as soon as you turn it on and save it, it will trail down. It will hyper scalp the entire trend and then close whatever's left right here. If we would have stop lost, we would have just lost about $100 once you do the math. And we would have been at $900, so almost a 10% profit by using the hyper scalp loss, the hyper scalp strategy setup. Now here's the thing. Here's what it makes the difference, and it's real easy. All you do is set it up right here. Once you have your settings there, you click right here, and you can click here so it continue. If it continues to dump, it will wait until it fills up, and then take profit, and will continue to scalp and take profit. But this is with the trend take profit off. Now here's what happens when you turn the trend take profit on and you save it. Here's the thing, hey guys, you don't need to turn on the buy enable. It will do it on its own. Now let's say we were to activate it here, so it will continue to trail the candles down until it gets the next first green candle. It will buy one time because we have the trend take profit on, and it will sell one time. Now that thing, here's the thing, guys. This pump was not 10%. We made 10% on that hyper scalp because we were often using smaller trading limits. But here's the thing: what if we were to use the entire wallet, the entire, not wallet, but the entire amount? So let's say we set it up to 10,000, which we already had it. That's the maximum it will buy, and then we were set the trading limit to 10,001. This way, it will buy a little bit more, so it doesn't rebuy again, because it needs to buy a little bit more in order not to rebuy. So if we were to buy 10,001, and keep in mind you need to add it to both, and what it would do if we were to set it again, the GTrend rider with the stop loss one time right here, and we clicked, and as it was dumping, it would have bought one time $10,000, and if it would have pumped all the way up to here and we sold, that's a 60% profit, guys, if we were to use the entire 10,000 instead of hyper scalping. So sometimes it's better to hyper scalp, sometimes it might be better to just use a one buy one sell. And here with GTrend strategy, the one click one time stop loss series, I will have multiple of these little strategies that you guys can use, and I'll have my favorites for you guys to use. Personally, guys, if you guys use this on higher time frames, higher the daily, the 3-day, and the weekly, you guys can definitely make some good profits. Like right here, guys, if we were to use it this way, it would have bought, it would have trailed down, it would have bought, sold, and made us a nice $6,000 with 10,000. So that's a nice 60% profit. So it's good to know different ways how you guys can utilize GTrend, the stop loss series strategies, and I'll keep adding additional things. For example, well, that's for future developments, and keep in mind that all future developments for the GTrend spot are included, are free. Everything that gets added new, and you can use GTrend not just for day trading strategies like this ones right here, but you can also use it for normal smaller trades or larger trades, or for normal scalping, for constant, for example, for like Bitcoin, so you can constantly be making profits daily. But this is personally my way, the way you can make the most profits. Now right here I used this as an example, with the profits that you can potentially see or make if you use the strategy. If you guys look into the main video, you'll be able to see the video where it explains all setups and everything, how to set it up. You'll be able to see how bigger of profits you can make. And I'll just quickly make a quick reminder. For example, I personally like Pepe, but you guys can use any other time frames. Best ones to use are the ones with nicer waves, but some of them can give you some nice profit. Even this little one right here, that's 30%, and it would have happened automated. Some of them are like 5-10%, but here with GTrend, you can even set it up so it's constantly taking every green candle at the beginning and at the end. Now this is plain candle action, as I mentioned before, guys. So check it out, guys. Anything you guys want to ask, go ahead and let me know. Now, guys, I forgot to mention real quick how much, if we would have gotten stopped. Let's say we took the position right here, well, automatically GTrend would have taken the position for you. Let's say you were, I don't know, doing something else and it did it for you. The stop would have been for 5%, assuming the candle was this size. Now, where does the stop loss happen? This is the stop loss time frame, and what it means, it will set your stop loss at the previous high of, I'm sorry, at the previous low of this time frame. And since we're using the daily time frame, it it would take, it took the stop loss, it would have taken the stop loss right here. You can set any other time frame you want. You can set the weekly, so if it takes, it'll take the stop loss when the weekly red candle crosses the previous, or you get a red candle, the previous low. And right now, since I mentioned this was for the daily time frame, and we used as a stop loss the daily previous candle, so you can set it right here, and you can use any time frame you'd like. Also, something else that you guys can do. For example, I took this daily pump. It was on the daily candles, and I used everything as the daily candles. But what if we were to use the GTrend rest rider period rider? This is you can set this time frame differently. Let's say you were to use the 3-day time frame, which is the 43 something. I think it's 43.20. I'll check it right now. But let's say we were to set it to that time frame, or the weekly 10080, and if we were to set it to this time frame, this means once we had a green confirmed candle on this time frame, we will look for the next week. Well, we will start buying every daily candle, green candle, like here, like taking every pump on the daily time frame. So you can do a lot of really cool stuff to make or maximize profits, guys. So if any questions you have, guys, go ahead and hit me up. Go ahead and join the public Telegram group, or hit me up for any questions you might have.